Marco, open up. It's me. Leave your gun alone. There's no danger.
What'd you come here for? We weren't supposed to see each other again.
I got another job for you. You'll be well paid if you take it.
What do we have to do?
You boys can read?
Huh, better than you. Come on, talk. What's it all about?
These here are your instructions.
Where is it?
A long way from here. Down south.
And the cash?
Here's a down payment.
And the rest?
This is my commission. Thanks, Jacopo. Thanks.
How come you picked us?
Because you two are the best. I got a lot of confidence in you. Just be sure you follow them instructions. Goodbye, Marco.
Free to live my life the way I think I should. Free to be the me that no one understands. I live the life I knew, live the way my mind now tells me to.
One stop before the village you get out. They'll send someone to get you there. And pretend you don't know me, right?
Cries out to break the ties that chain me down. Speaks loud and tells the world don't push me around. I'm free at last the truth I found. Oh, free to do the things I thought could never be. Free to see the world in all its ecstasy. This must be heaven. Free and so happy to be free. Free to live my life the way I think I should. Free. Free to be the me that no one understands. likes the sea. This must be heaven. I'm free and so happy to be
Is there a hotel in this town?
Of course, sir. Right away, sir. Here, I'll take your case. This way.
Why'd they close it?
Oh, they had to close it last month when those workers were hurt. But everything's quiet now.
What workers?
Oh, the strikers.
We didn't think you'd be here until next week. How do you do? I'm the teacher. Pleasure to meet you.
I don't understand.
But you, aren't you?
Who?
No, you see, I thought...
You're mistaken.
Thank you, sir.
Morning. Help you?
Want to rent a room?
How long you be here?
Don't know.
What difference does it make? I'm sure we have a room for you. I'll bring you some supper. I hope you find your room comfortable enough. How long did you plan?
I don't know. A week, I suppose. Depends.
On what?
Several things.
Oh.
Of course, before he reveals who he is, he has to feel secure. He must be the one we've all been waiting for. You only have to look in his eyes. I was almost afraid when I first looked at him this morning. What if he's not?
Oh, he must be. You probably think I'm terribly nosy, but I'm curious to know what a man like you is doing in these parts.
Interested in land.
All the land here belongs to the rich families, a sort of nobility, and they never sell it or buy it anymore. Tell me if you want anything special. I want my guests in the hotel to be comfortable. I mean...
Whoa, steady. Open up. Open up! What's the matter? You all deaf? Wake up in there! You know I don't like to be kept waiting.
At this hour, it's too late. Everyone's gone to bed.
Soledad, this is Ramon, Don Antonio's son. Open that door or I'll break it down. Let them get their clothes on, Ramon. Yeah, I want her without her clothes on.
They've come to get you. You must escape while there's still time. Did you hear me? Let them in.
Now listen to them out there. They're all half drunk.
They'll get worse if we leave them out there. Go on, open up.
You see? I told you she would welcome us. Soledad is very hospitable. She has a heart of gold. But tonight we didn't come here to amuse ourselves. I hear the man you were waiting for has arrived. We've come over tonight to welcome him to town, unless you have any objections.
No, there's no one here.
Get him out here! Don't get in our way. We aren't gonna hurt him. We just don't want any kind of trouble with you people. So we'll teach him to mind his own business. They all, boys. You can go now. Go on home. Tomorrow you have to work, and I can manage by myself now. Miguel.
Yes, Don Ramon.
Get your guitar. A little music's what we need now. Something romantic. And I think Soledad will pardon our behavior and even have a drink with us. The trouble is, my father won't let me have my own way with those people. I'd get things back to normal in no time, and there wouldn't be any more strikes. If you try to treat these peasants well, you get no thanks. I know how they think. The only thing they understand is the whip. You have to use it. Keep them in their places like dogs. Hey, Rafael?
No, wait. Come here.
Yes, sir.
Just how old are you?
17.
You look much older. The breasts of a young girl. A woman's legs and thighs. A woman's thoughts. These people are all the same. Like to dance?
Yes, I do.
Hey, Miguel, come on. I want some nice dance music.
She's staying here. Bring me a pair of dice. Just had an idea.
You know gambling is against the law. I'm surprised at you encouraging me to break it.
Have it your way. We'll do something more difficult and sporting. Paco, the rifle. And set up the candles. To the best shot, Rafael or me. You see, you have nothing to worry about. No law prohibits sport, so there's no problem about breaking it.
What are you betting?
What's your name?
Maria.
She's the stake. Maria. Don't look so shocked. She likes the idea. You begin.
Your turn.
Paco, come here. Shoot for me, but aim carefully.
But that's not fair.
Sit down, Rafael. Good. How's that for shooting? I'm the best marksman in town. That is, unless there's anyone else better than I am. You're really rather pretty, but I have to be hospitable. Rafael's my guest.
Come on.
I hope she's fun. Well, good night. Don't give Rafael a bill. I'll pay for it. Soledad, come here.
You, over there.
You? You two. And you.
Manuel, Juan. You boys are working for me, right?
Watch your step, Jose. This isn't the first time you've interfered.
You watch your step, Paco. You won't always have your boss around to protect you.
Shut up, damn you! I won't take that from you. You see, it's not easy to make me shut up, but you're welcome to try.
Leave him alone.
The moon revolves around the Earth in 29 days, and the Earth makes one complete revolution of the sun each year. The moon is a satellite of the Earth. It does not give off any light of its own, but reflects the rays of the sun which fall on it. The moon has several phases. That is, 4 to be exact. The phases of the moon are first quarter, second quarter, full moon, and fourth quarter. The phases of the moon cause the high and low tides.
Have a chair. I'll be right with you.
There's no hurry. What good is your talk? What good are those newspapers? Half the folks here can't even read. What you ought to do is teach them to work for themselves, the same as I do.
That would mean that we've made really no progress. Anyway, it isn't all just talk now. We've got something concrete. They promised to send us. Someone who can teach us how to fight for ourselves. Someone to unite us, to keep us together in this. Maybe he's here already.
He sounds like a second Jesus.
He'll have to be a man who can change things.
Last night we had a visit from Don Antonio's son. He knows about the man we expect.
Then your guess, did he hide?
No, he didn't. They found him, only they didn't do anything.
Maybe they're just guessing. He'd be too smart to say anything. But what is he going to do? When is he going to come and talk to us?
Do you want me to persuade him a little? To settle the matter one way or the other?
I need a horse a couple of days. Do you have any?
Yeah, sure. For how many days exactly?
Don't know. Let's say a week.
You want it now?
No. I'll come back later. Morning.
Morning. Oh, listen, those men last night. Did they threaten you?
No.
If he isn't the man, then when will he get here?
Excuse me. I get some soap in my eyes. I can't see anything. There should be a towel here. Thanks. But you're not from these parts.
How about you?
Sort of. You see, I'm a vagabond, a wanderer.
We were waiting for a man who could change everything. And they sent us this poor beggar with no backbone who's so busy stuffing himself he won't have time to change a thing.
But they promised that, I mean, he may.
You.
Me, sir?
Yes, you. Come over here and clean my shoes for me. You mean you're really going to do it? But why? What kind of a man are you obeying the first person who gives you an order? Poor fool that you are.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're sorry. When I've just insulted you, you say you're sorry. That means you're worse than a fool. You're a slave.
Who's a slave, huh?
What's your name?
Pablo?
Don't forget, Pablo. Don't let anyone make you put up with any injustice. There comes a moment when you have to shout, rebel, strike back if necessary. I didn't come all this way to talk to you about misery, or hard work, or hunger. I'm one of you. I understand you. I wouldn't be so stupid. We've all been through the same experience of living in misery, of working the fields like slaves, like beasts, under the hot sun. No, I've come here to talk to you about a new world, a free world, a world where everything belongs to everybody, all together, in the same way, with the same rights. Now we're finished with those times when class structures could divide men into oppressors and oppressed, into slaves and masters. A new life can start for all of us. You mustn't think it's impossible, that things have always been like this, that nothing and no one can change them. We are the masters of our own will. If we simply remain united, nobody will be afraid of being killed if we remain united. One thing is sure, those who die leave something to those who stay behind. Because there is one thing that can never be destroyed: ideas. They will try to kill us, but they can't kill all of us, no matter what they do, before they vanish from the face of the earth. We've been their victims now for far too many years. We've built them their castles, palaces, cities in Spain, America, everywhere. We aren't afraid if we have to destroy them, because we're capable of constructing a new world from the ruins. Because we're capable of changing the universe if we want to.
Well, let's begin then.
Calm down. It's still too early. We have to wait. There aren't enough of us yet. They could overcome us too easily. We must organize ourselves. Spread our ideas. Let others know how we think. So they'll become like us. It was simply a matter of time before somebody was paid to kill me. I've always wondered what my executioner would look like.
He was there upstairs. He probably hasn't even been out all day.
Is that what he said?
No.
Don't cry, Soledad. It's no use. He always said they'd kill him sooner or later. But his life wasn't thrown away. Our eyes are open now. He made us see something. That freedom's important. And now you must get used to death. Even if it isn't easy.
In here. Smash them all! Don't leave one drop! Where are the men? Where are the people? Are you all scared to show yourselves? You'll pay for this. I'll make you pay. Back here! Where are you going? What'll we do with him? Start him walking. Go on, get moving. Hurry up, and don't try to run away. Move.
What's going on?
You mean you don't know?
No, I don't. No one's been here all day.
You must have had a boring time. Well, now we're going to liven things up a little. Everyone else has been enjoying himself, so why shouldn't we?
What are you going to do with him?
Don't try to interfere with us, Soledad. Go and open the cellar.
Let him go. He's just a poor old man.
I said open the cellar. Just mind your own business and do what I tell you.
Get out! Get out of you! All of you! Get out!
What are you waiting for? Open that door, Pablo. Let me go. Take him down there and make him tell you everything. With all respect for his gray hairs, of course. Move! I haven't done anything. Bring the light over here. No. Come on. Move! But I haven't done anything. Give me a hand here. No. Up to Daisy. No! I don't think you know my brother, Carlos. Carlos! This is the famous Soledad. We often talk about you at home. Are you going to talk? Huh? I don't know anything. So you don't know anything? Well, it's time you learned. This will refresh your brains a little. No! What's wrong with you?
I don't like what's going on.
It's no affair of yours. I already told you.
Don't you realize you're not welcome? This is a private party, mister. Hey, I'm talking to you.
I beg your pardon. I'm in the middle of a game of cards, as you see.
Carlos, let him play.
Hey, there's something you better hear, boss.
I thought so. Come on, let's move. And don't lock up, because I'll be back later. Understand?
Did you tell him anything? Did they make you talk?
I'm afraid I'm not very strong.
Did you give any names?
Not yours. They could have killed me before.
Then whose?
The schoolmasters. Isn't there any way you can send them a message?
Hurry, take the shortcut. You'll get there first. Don't let them see you.
I just didn't have the strength to hold out. I'm sorry.
Open the door! Open the door! They're coming to get you, to kill you! You two men guard the alley. Close around the house.
They ought to be shot.
Never mind. Just try to get some rest now.
He's hiding in the church.
Never mind. That won't save him, Jacopo. Sooner or later, he's gonna have to come out.
Let me take care of him. You can go if you want.
All right. Come on, let's go. Soledad, open the door. Where are you going?
I'll have to make your supper. Everyone else is in bed.
Never mind. We can worry about that later. But first, let's you and me have a drink. I like this place you have here. You know how to do things, Soledad. Sit down. Here's a toast to Papa.
What's Papa got to do with my hotel?
The fact is, when you were 15, you were worth a lot more than this hotel. You had what it takes to make anyone forget himself. By the way, how old are you now?
You know my age. Why ask me?
You have to be so aggressive. Because if you'd just relax, you and me could become friends. Only I suspect you prefer a different type of friend. For example, what's there between you and Jose, or the teacher, or all those peasants who think they're going to start a revolution? They're all friends of yours, aren't they?
What do you want me to answer?
You understand me. We're talking about you. Your relationship with Jose. Your friends. But why would you be interested in helping those peasants make trouble? Maybe you want a drink before you talk. I know that there's one man in this town who wants to start an uprising. He's doing everything he can to convince the people around here. They've been coming here for their meetings. Isn't that true?
Could be. I don't spy on my clients, you know.
Yeah.
Leave me alone!
I hope your friends all know who gave you the money to open this place. And why he gave it to you.
You've had too much wine. You should go home.
Just a minute. I've been waiting a long time, Soledad, to tell you how I really feel. Ever since I was a boy, I wanted you. You drove me crazy, but I couldn't have you because you belonged to my father.
Let me go! Let you fly! Let me go!
Now, get out of here.
You'll be sorry for this tomorrow, I promise.
All right, but now disappear.
You can stop right there. Don Antonio, take my advice. It's for your own good. We don't want you at this funeral. And I'm sure the schoolmaster wouldn't want you to be here.
How dare you speak like that?
Ramo, behave yourself. Wait there. He was a friend of mine. It's my privilege to pay my final respects to him.
Yes, he belonged to all of us, to the whole town.
Uh-huh. He belonged to the people. He was murdered for that.
No, but you don't think we were responsible for his death?
Then who is responsible? One of the men that carried his coffin?
Get out of my way, Jose. And don't make this funeral a platform for your politics. And don't try to hide behind a woman. I said get out of my way. Well, what's keeping you from accusing me outright? Well, come on, say it. You do believe I'm responsible.
Yes, you, Don Antonio, and those killers that work for you.
I'll have your tongue ripped out.
Now, Jose, be reasonable. Don't forget, we're right in front of the cemetery. You shouldn't have accused him without proof. As for my men, I can promise you they had nothing to do with the murder. Anything could have happened the other night, and the teacher's death must have been an accident. Yes, just an accident.
I wasn't accusing you, Don Lucas. And I don't think that you're at all responsible. And you can come in with us if you like.
No, I prefer not to. This is a pretty past that we've come to. We've always managed to get along in the past, living together in peace. And now we have all these accusations, all these threats. Violence is not the right answer to any of our problems. There must be another way.
If there is, we'll find it. He wasn't born here, and he wasn't like us. But he understood us, and he understood our hardships. What little we know, he taught us. We were proud of having him here to teach us. And we'll never forget him. We'll never forget the way he died, or those who killed him. Now you're going to answer a few questions.
What questions?
About what you come to this town for. Where were you the other night?
That has nothing to do with you.
Oh, yes, it does. Since you got here, 2 of our people have been murdered. Now, don't pretend you're not mixed up in it.
Leave me be.
Answer me.
Your people don't interest me in the least. You hear me? Now leave me alone.
I'll make you tell me everything. If I have to break you up into little pieces. Come on, talk. Talk.
Let him go. He's not the one you want. He couldn't have been Jose. He was with me that whole night.
What are you saying?
You heard me, Jose. We spent the night together.
What is there between you two?
He loves me, I think. It's hard to explain. He's the only one here who can protect us against them.
Well, why do you want to fight them anyway?
I don't know. I can't explain the reasons. I suppose I should leave this place, but I'm not going to. I feel too much hate, and I keep hoping for some way to make them pay for it all. Perhaps that's why I need Jose. But that's not the only reason. You see, he gives me something I've never had in my whole life. Something I've always longed for. Dignity.
The big man wants to speak to you. You'll have to see him right away, tonight. Hey, I'm talking to you. Do you hear me? Hmm? Of course. I'll take you to him. What's eating you? Nothing. Don't give me that Marco. I know you too well. I don't like this whole proposition. How come? It's one of the easiest we've ever had and the best paid, too. Sure of that? Yeah. It makes me feel like we're sitting on top of a powder barrel. I'm sorry, but I feel something's missing. Something? Why? For one thing, it's better not to know the men you kill. Well, that never used to bother you. Yeah, but this time's different. I've been thinking quite a bit about it, Jacopo. Something's wrong with this job, see?
Then what do we do?
Let's clear out, right now.
What? And lose all that money? You're nuts. You're crazy.
Jacopo, listen. I really mean it. Let's go.
I understand. It's because you've lost your head for that girl, and now you can't think clearly about anything. Look at you, no backbone anymore. And to hear you speaking, you think that you were a preacher or something. But don't tell me that you want to go away because of... It's all because of that girl. It isn't like you to act this way. And Marco, you know we've never had a chance like this before. We'll come out of this with a nice little pile of money. What the hell do we care about these people? Oh, come on, Marco, don't act like this.
Take me the big man.
Sure, swell. Now you're making sense. Come on.
I have to see Don Antonio.
Come on in. I'll tell him you're here. I'm busy. He'll just have to wait a while.
Face up to it, Antonio. Things are changing nowadays, and they'll go on changing, because history isn't going to suddenly halt for you. And you should realize that we must learn to get on with these people, because we need them.
No, I don't need them. And without me, they'll starve in a month.
What's the point in letting our wealth go to waste? Who's going to take care of our land? Who'll harvest our fields and our orchards? And what are they asking for? A bit more bread and better working conditions.
That's the beginning. You give them what they want, there's no stopping them. And what'll happen tomorrow? Why don't you leave it to me? In 48 hours, I'll have the meeting out of my hand.
I'm sorry, Ramon, but I refuse to permit it. I don't approve of your methods. Is that clear?
What are you getting at?
Just what I said. I don't want any man's blood on my hands.
No one's forcing you, Lucas. You're quite free to get along by yourself. But I'll make those peasants understand for good and all who's the boss on my land.
But that's just suicidal.
Sometimes quite a lot can depend on one man. I tell you, if any of you should give up now, it will simply be a question of time before we will all have to do the same. I think our responsibility is sacred. We must defend our land even with our blood if necessary.
No, the only thing that is sacred is human life. I know how you feel. I also want to save what's mine. But I'm convinced we have to give something to those peasants or lose all. Violence is a very vicious spiral. And it leads to more and more violence and bloodshed. And it knows no limits. And that will be what you get if you try to push these people to the brink of despair. Don't forget, it's very easy to start something. But only God knows how it will end.
Lucas, you've been speaking with the preacher too much lately.
No, it's my conscience. I'm sorry, Antonio. I'm going to negotiate with them.
But if you do that, it makes our position completely hopeless. We must all remember our duty is to stay together. Careful, Lucas. Our people have been here a great many generations by now. This land all belonged to our parents. And before that, to the parents of their parents. And we will leave it to our children. And they must take up the burden for us.
And their fathers. And the fathers of their fathers worked themselves to death to improve your land.
That's their destiny. Only sometimes they forget, and we have to remind them of it.
No, it's an immoral point of view. I know that what I'm going to do is right. And don't forget, from now on, I'll be fair with them.
Right. One man down. That just means we must be tougher with them. They're in for a big surprise if they think we're going to go down without a struggle. I can promise that. Good night to you all.
Don't you want more light?
No, I'm all right. You can bring in that man. You've already completed the jobs you came here to do. Very well. But I need your help again, for the last time.
Afraid of someone else?
I've never been afraid in my life. It's not like that. We have to make an example of one of them, that's all.
Who do I kill?
Jose, that's who. Make it look like a fight over a woman. Soledad, maybe. He's having an affair with her. Is that clear? Immediately. When it's over, my men will get you out of town.
You're leaving? Why?
I'm not used to explaining why I do things.
Perhaps it's never mattered to anyone before now.
And now, who does it matter to?
No one. No one.
It doesn't matter to you?
It doesn't? It does, Marco.
Prove it.
Stay, please.
You're looking for Soledad. She isn't here. I haven't seen her for quite a while.
I know.
For a while, I thought that I could stand up to anybody and help the people get what they're entitled to. But now I realize that I'm better at taking orders than giving them to others. Why don't you shoot? What's the matter? You were paid to, weren't you? Shoot me! Get it over with.
You're very clever. I don't need any compliments from someone like you. Maybe you don't, but I could tell you a lot of other things.
Such as?
They're beginning to be afraid of you.
Nah, you're wrong. The devil himself couldn't frighten those people. They'll never give in.
Now's the moment to attack. How about it?
The village has nothing to lose, but it can still be made to suffer. That's what holds me back.
Apparently, you're willing to accept me as your ally.
Well, if I'm any judge, you're one of the most worthless hoodlums I've ever seen. But I prefer not to think of you as an enemy. You're supposed to kill me, and you haven't. Well, that makes you the one they'll want to eliminate. But you know these people. They're not playing for fun.
No, neither am I. What's more, I know their weakness.
What is it?
They're divided. Make your bargain with the one man who agrees to your conditions.
Don Lucas.
Have a talk with him. If he'll accept, refuse to work for anybody else. And tell everybody to keep stocks of food and other provisions.
Where are they going to get them?
Where do you think? From the warehouses, the stores, any place. It's not important. If the merchants refuse, we'll have to manage without permission. One more thing. You better send someone to tell the people in the surrounding zones, stay away. They have to refuse to work here.
So we boycott everyone but Don Lucas. By God, not a bad beginning.
Yes, but just a beginning.
Where are the men?
Gone. The men are all gone.
What do you mean by that?
I told you, they're gone. You won't find them here anymore waiting to take orders from you. Hard times are ahead for the rich and their servants. Things are going to change.
The men will work for you only if you accept the same conditions as Don Lucas.
What are those?
An 8-hour day, but you can't employ old men or little children. 50 cents more per day. And 20% of the produce belong to the people.
Did you decide on those conditions?
The workers decided themselves.
Anyhow, provided the men come back, we'll discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss. Anyone who doesn't accept can let his crops rot in the fields. Or go to work himself with his wife and children.
Let's go. You're crazy if you think you can dictate conditions to us.
How much longer can we wait?
Only a few more days, or it'll be too late.
We can't let that happen. It's time we decided to do something about this.
Relax, Marco. What's bothering you? Don't worry. We're perfectly safe. Nobody knows we're here.
Soledad, there's no future for us. There's such a lot I have to explain.
I know all I need to.
No, I have to tell you. I got this friend. Maybe he's a brother. That is, we arrived on the same day at the orphanage. So we are brothers, maybe. And I'm responsible for him. You see, I'm a bit older than him. He needs protection. We've had a tough life. One day somebody put a gun in my hand and paid us to commit a murder. It couldn't have been simpler. From then on, we've been on the run, running and killing. Always on the go. Never a moment to rest and think.
I don't want to know all that.
I know. But I have to explain why it's impossible for us. If we stop for a minute, we'll be smothered by our past life. Sooner or later, it's gonna catch up with me. I hate this place. I began thinking here.
Jacopo. I'm really disappointed, Marco. You let me surprise you like a cheap hoodlum. It's that woman who's done it.
No. If I hate myself for something, why should I go on?
What about me? I'm all alone.
You could have left like me. There's still time.
No, you're wrong if you think you can forget all we've done together. People like us have to follow the rules. We have to keep our word, and you broke yours. Your days are numbered.
Leave while you can. Jacopo, clear out. Get away.
I haven't changed, Marco. I'm the same as I always was when we were together, but now we're on different sides. I never would have believed it. Never!
Leave here, Jacopo. Go away, far away. Jacopo!
No, you have to leave, Marco.
Go away.
You're the one who has to go. You have to go, understand?
Right, next.
Rafael Campero. They just hired me this morning.
Campero. Campero. Have you got him?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. You live around these parts.
Not really. I came here because of the work.
Who did you talk to this morning?
The boss.
You sure of that?
Everyone was taking orders from him.
You better wait till we finish, then we'll talk.
Give me the money I earned. Maybe you think you're gonna get out of it just like that, do you? You owe me money, you hear? And you'll pay all of it to me now. Come on, tell him I was working.
He was near me all day, it's true.
But your name's not on the list.
Stop trying to make excuses.
You stop shouting like that.
That man knows I was working. I was hired by your boss. He'll remember if you ask.
Don't worry, you'll get what you've earned, as long as you're telling the truth.
with you!
Jacopo.
Get out!
Remember our pact, Marco.
Get out, Jose. I haven't time to argue.
You gotta make that man talk and tell us the truth, that's all I want. Get him to tell the law why he was paid.
That's impossible. He's only got a few minutes to live. And that time belongs to me. Now get out.
Have it your way, Marco.
Marco, they pulled a fast one on me.
Don't worry, Jacopo. I'm here to help you.
What are you gonna do? What will you do, Marco? I gotta leave you like this. What will you do without your kid brother? They'll pay for this. I swear it.
Have you locked up everything?
Yes, Father. Don't worry, nobody will break in.
It's terribly cold tonight. And I have a premonition of evil.
There's a full moon, you can see perfectly. Nobody could get near the house.
Stir the fire. It's almost out.
Tell me, Father. When will it be over, all this?
Never. Not as long as they go on trying to steal what's ours.
Don't say that. It wouldn't break you to come to terms with the workers. A winter flood is more damage to you. Why are you holding out?
Can my own son be as weak as that?
I'm sorry, but I want to leave you. To go away.
Is that all the respect you can show me, my son?
But, Father, precisely because I do respect you, I'm trying to hold on to the memories I had of you from my childhood, when you were strong, but still knew how to smile. Sometimes I waited a whole day for a kind look, and I'll remember you like that. Only I prefer to go.
Get me Ramon. Tell him I have to talk to him. Come on in, Ramon. What do you want? I've paid you.
You paid me for killing. That's what I'm here for.
I'd be very grateful. You know, life can be boring. What's the matter? Lost your nerve? Ramon.
Don't move.
No, he didn't shoot your brother. I ordered the men to do it myself. Jacopo was dangerous. He was recognized by half the people in town. No, leave my son alone. I'll give you anything you want for his life.
You walk out first. And don't forget, I'll be right behind you.
Watch it. If you hurt a hair on his head, I'll make you curse the very day you were born. I'll track you to the ends of the earth.
Hold it. You gotta let him past, or he'll shoot. Ramon!
Next time he gets it in the head.
Nobody will stop you from leaving. You can go. We won't shoot you. I give you my word, but please leave my brother alone.
Get out of the way.
You better do what he says. Where are the rest of the men?
Patrolling around the farm.
Round them up. We'll try to head them off at the marsh.
Right. Gotta kill the horse with the first shot. I'll say when. Now!
Quick, stop the horse! Stop the horse!
I want him dead. I don't care, but I want him dead.
I got even for Jacopo the way I promised him.
Jose asked me to tell you that he believes in you.
Yes, but it's all over now. I have to say goodbye to you, that's all.
Take me away from here.
No, I can't. This is your home. And now your life can be quiet and honest and with the dignity you want. You must forget me. You must let me forget you.
No, I can't.
We have to face it, Soledad.
I want to go with you. The past is finished.
The past was already tracking me down. When you met me, I must have dreamed 1,000 nights about what my life would have been with you. Now you have to pretend you dreamt it all. And forget everything.
And you.
You never can tell with men like us. We don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow.
Free to live my life the way I think I should.